Hello, it's Pat from VG247 again, and here we are looking at Rage. R to the Age. Rage in the Cage. It's out today. If you don't know what this is by now, there's probably something a bit wrong with you, or I've misjudged who you are. This is obviously id Software's first UIP in 15 years. I don't need to tell you who id Software is, you know that. I don't need to tell you that it's its first UIP in 15 years because you know that too. You might hear my children in the background because they're having a good old scream this morning and I can't be bothered to shut them up. This is basically the plot, for want of a better word. There's a great big old piece of rock scouring its way across the face of the moon, destined for Earth, and these people are being put into some kind of stasis, and presumably to preserve the human race before the giant moon rock hits Earth and kills everyone else. Well, most people. So here it goes. There it goes. Thwack. And there you go. There is your apocalypse. And we are about to go post the Eden Project. So you're this Ark dude. This is 100 years later, 106 years later, and you're being woken up. Obviously, as again you are well aware, this will you're about to enter a world which is basically a giant desert full of mentalists with guns and knives. So this is you arriving. And yes, here you are. You can see things probably haven't gone amazingly well for everyone. There's a couple of crusty people in those cages over there, and so yeah, this is just you looking up and down, doing a bit of the old calibration. The one thing you will note when you play this game immediately is just how ridiculously pretty it is, and I know much has been made of the whole mega texture thing. But seriously, like when you actually get outside, as you'll see in a minute, these videos at this resolution just don't do it justice. It's just incredible. So there you are, going outside. And there it is. Seriously, knockout. Like you know. I don't know what to say really. It's pretty. It's really pretty. And when you, I mean, this is the Xbox 360 version, obviously, as you'll tell from the buttons. But seriously, just knockout quality. I mean, this is oh yeah, this is you getting attacked and saved. These are your bandits. This is recorded on my PC at like 720p and 30 frames a second. Like on the game itself is 720p and 60 frames a second. It's locked and it's just stunning. Like really is beautiful. So yeah, whatever else may have been said about the game in the last week about it maybe being a little old in the gameplay stakes or whatever. That may well be true, but there cannot be denying any fact that this is a bloody good-looking video game. So yes, here's your dude. He's called Hagar, I think. We're going to find out in a minute anyway. But yeah, he's rescuing you from the ghosts, and so now obviously you're indebted to him. He's got stupid green glasses because he lives in the future, and he's got like Mad Max pads on his shoulders again because that's what everyone would have in the future. And there's a spaceship because we're in the future. starship, skyship, whatever. It doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, basically, you're going to run around, you're going to shoot everything. Yeah, this is all a bit weird, right? I don't really understand any of this shit because, like, basically, these bandits, he has just shot like a couple of a couple of their buddies. Right, there's been loads of shooting from just over there, and now they're going to go and have a look. And it's pretty obvious that there was some kind of shooting stuff going on, and they don't shoot him, and he lives just around the corner, and they don't come and get him, and I don't know, seems a bit odd, but again, irrelevant because really, you're going to kill all of those guys in a minute, and that's fine. So as you see, he lives literally round the corner, in this kind of like open gated place, which is again just packed so full of detail. It's quite bonkers, really. And there's not a lot you can say about that. Note the little Doom dude nodding his head on the car. Everyone loves the Doom dude. I assume he's the Doom dude. I think he is the Doom dude. So don't have some kind of giant fanny if he isn't. So you're off. This is he's saved you. You now have to. Well, you don't have to help him, but like kind of the game would be monumentally dull if you didn't. So let's see what happens here. So yeah, Hagar is now a mission giver. The structure, you must have read some of the reviews this week, but I'm going to tell you anyway, as you're going to see. The structure is, it's sort of like a light RPG, so there are mission givers throughout the world, and you speak to them and they give you missions. Now, there's no way of telling who has any missions, so you kind of have to speak to everyone. And there's nothing wrong with that. I kind of know why it's been done. It's been done, I assume, for the sort of sake of immersion. But yeah, here's your first mission. Basically, shoot everyone because they're pissing him off. And he's about to give you a gun, which you can see flashing away on the top there. So yeah, you can't tell who's got missions and who hasn't. So you have to sort of speak to everyone. To make sure that you're doing stuff. Now, I haven't played too far into this. I've played probably about the first couple of hours, but I've watched some of the stuff on Giant Bomb, and they're well into the game. And it does sound like there are a couple of there are some sort of glitches where you can pick up stuff to complete missions and then go back and you sort of do the missions out of sync and things like this. I haven't seen any of that yet. This is just the very, very start of it. But as has been well documented, there are some sort of some funny quirks in the game. But that doesn't mean that it's not enjoyable, because it is, as you're about to see, a lot of fun. So here's your driving. You can boost along. You can brake. Yeah, this is a sort of a lot of people have been saying it feels bolted on. I don't know. It's it looks amazing. You can whiz around. It means that the map's gigantic. I don't know. Like it makes you kind of feel that you're there. The handling's pretty. It's really go-karty. I don't know. It's fun. Boom! You can do that. What's not to like? So here you are at your first mission. So yeah, where the cars can't go, there are convenient bollards, and you really do just follow the map. Now these missions are linear. There's no well, as far as I can see, and like I said, I've only played the first few hours, but this is basically you go into corridor shooting, as it did. The corridor shooting is basically amazing, and as you're about to see, it's actually really hard. I'm playing this on yes. I know I'm not amazing at this sort of thing, but I'm playing this on the normal level of difficulty. If you were playing it on like Nightmare or whatever, it would be bonkers. I think like the reason it's quite tricky is that as you're about to see, this is literally the first time I ever played it. Apart from I played it very briefly at EG Expo, where I really got my ass kicked because I just couldn't concentrate at all. But the AI jumps around all over the place. So yeah, you have to loot corpses. Like it's not. If you don't loot corpses, then you don't get ammo. You need money to buy new weapons and so on. So you do have to be kind of mindful of picking stuff up. So I really hope that you can see just how fucking lovely this game looks. Like because it's hard to appreciate it like until you actually play it. But mein Gott, like seriously, one of the most attractive games I've ever seen. It's just beautiful. Just so much going on in terms of detail and lighting. It's just lovely to look at. They done well. So yeah, you crouch, you jump as you'd expect, and as you're about to see, you get shot a lot. So yeah, you got to picking up bandages and stuff like that. You really do have to kind of pick up everything. You pick up bandages for crafting so that you can make more bandages, I suppose. I don't know. Apparently there's quite a lot of crafting going on later on. So as you can see, the AI is very springy. They come at you, they jump around all over the place. I need to use a bandage really quickly because he's kicking the shit out of me. And he's killed me. The first enemy in the game has actually killed me. So when you die, you have to do this mini game. So you press the thumbsticks in the direction it's telling you to press them, and then you pull the triggers, and then you stop the triggers on the things, and you use your defibrillator to revive yourself. So the more of these bits you can do before the time runs out, the more health you get when you recharge. So whack, and you zap him, and he's dead, and you search his body. I would just like to reiterate that I got killed by the first enemy there. I do get a little bit better at it later on, but it's not just like walking around and shooting. I think that one thing they clearly worked very hard on is the AI. All of this sort of stuff like cloth rags and stuff you can sell later on. Actually, I won't show you a bit of that, but you sell it after your mission. You can go back and see a dude at the Hagar place, and he'll just buy all of your crap, or you can use it for crafting, I think. So yeah, as you can see, it's linear. There's only one way you can go. I think no, I don't manage to shoot him. The trick is to you just have to catch them early, basically, and keep shooting. Otherwise, they become problematic. I hit him. I think your melee's. I think it's like clicking the right stick. I think. I can't quite remember. It's something like that. Okay, and we're gonna leave part 1 here, and yeah, follow on for part 2, and I'll show you how the mission ends.